So basically, after you moved up to varsity, it was kind of just like it was up from there. Talk about your your high school career on the field. Like, what were you able to accomplish? What do you wish you could have accomplished? What were your goals? Just talk to me about your whole high school experience.
Sophomore year, that's when I really started playing. I had a decent year. I think I was a little under 1,000 yards rushing that year. And then going into my junior year, that was my breakout year. I had 1,300 yards. I think I got the single season rushing record for my school. And senior year, I didn't do as good as I did my junior year, because a lot of things happened at the time. But those 3 years, my sophomore, junior year, and senior year, I was also running track, and I went to state all 3 years. I was on the 4x1 team, did long jump, and did hurdles. And at one point, I went to state for all 3 of those events. So it was a fun time. I can't complain. And as far as track, track helped me with my speed, my agility, because it's a lot you have to do, to perfect track, and you can bring what you learned from track to the field. So like I said, speed, agility, those are really the main 2.
Would you recommend that people, like athletes in high school, play 2 sports if they can?
Definitely. Just like one of the reasons why I play basketball, get my wind, keep my wind up, just stay active, do something on the off season, because a lot of people don't do stuff in the off season, because they think it's just like, oh, it's the off season, I don't have to do nothing. But having 2 sports, like, it'll allow you to stay focused and still be active. So I would recommend it for sure.
Describe your game to somebody that's never seen you play. Like, talk about how you play, what you like to do, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, man. I think I got a little bit of everybody in me. One of my favorite players is Barry Sanders. So, I try to implement him. People say, I got a running style like Eric Dickerson. Try to throw in a little bit of Leveon Bell. So all the people I look up to, just try to combine all that into one. I'm quick, I'm agile, hard to get down. I'm small compared to, other people in my conference, but that's why, it's kind of hard for them to bring me down, because, I'm so agile. But just take that and run with it.
How much have you heard that, like, people saying that they don't think you're big enough to play at that level, or you can't take a hit, or things like that? And how does it motivate you to just keep going?
It was a lot of times, man. Like, especially my senior year, when coaches were coming to the schools, recruiting. Some people, said I was too small, to play, at one of those big time schools, and that just motivated me, to get stronger, get faster, get bigger, and especially going into my freshman year, I got a lot of playing time. At one point I was a starter, so I just took that, that negative energy, and I made it positive, and it kept me focused, and it made me who I am today.
I already know you heard it a lot, because, man, like, just being bros, bro, I heard that so much. Like, oh, he ain't gonna do this, he ain't gonna do that, he too little. Mm-hmm. But like, I already knew what the deal was. I wasn't even hearing none of that from anybody, really.
Sure.
What would you tell yourself, like, starting off as a freshman again? Like, what would be your best advice you could give yourself?
In high school or college?
High school.
Just stay focused. There's gonna be a lot of temptations. There's gonna be a lot of demons that's gonna try to lure you off the path that you want to go to. Just keep staying focused, keep grinding, keep being determined, and you'll go far.